Reserve time.
Centaur War Runner.
Radiant team pick.
Mirana.
Dire team pick.
Lycan.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hello, everyone. Wow.
Reserve
Hello, everybody,
No,
and
no,
welcome
no,
back
no, no, no.
to the Asus ROG Dota 2 Cup here at
Radiant
I-51.
team pick.
Here, you fumble the ball, and I threw myself on
My
it.
mind just went, flop. I
Oh,
was too busy watching the advert back with that big shiny metal robot killing the other big shiny metal robot.
yeah, I know this ad well. They ran it every 10 minutes at the Dream League.
Really?
Yeah. The Asus ROG Dream
But
League.
game 2 of a best of 3. Dwayne the John Rockson taking game 1 against Reason Gaming. We have Doom banned, AA
10
banned,
seconds
and then
remaining.
Invoker and Ember Spirit. Look at Reason, literally banning out Rhyme heroes.
Five
Yeah.
Invoker, Naga,
seconds
Shadow
remaining.
Fiend.
I think it's dangerous because they just pick
Dire
other heroes that can
team
win the
pick.
game. I don't think it's enough to just ban heroes that you know one person
Radiant
is good with.
team pick.
Almost identical draft so
Yeah,
far.
they are going to try and get the exact same draft.
They can't take Naga this time,
Why not?
because it's banned.
Oh, yeah, there she is banned. Yeah, good call. I don't think that just stopping Rhyme is enough. I really don't. I think they need to get past that, and they need to pick a winning lineup, and they need to prevent things like Lycan and Dazzle making it through.
10
Who
seconds
was I talking
remaining.
to last? I was talking to Solrak from Rasta Gaming, and saying, Rhyme is a good
seconds
player,
remaining.
but he isn't the one who wins games for them. Their support, stacking the jungle, making movements, saving Rhyme's lane,
Reserve
or
time.
holding him in place,
Yeah.
or holding him up. The supports are really what wins them games. Like
Yeah.
having a Sand King who can farm Blink Dagger in 10 minutes by farming the jungle, or having a Dazzle who can save you and keep you in this fight so you can play aggressively. Bat Rider who can lasso someone so you can do all the damage. It's not just Rhyme farming and getting big and getting items, it's the people who allow him to get there, which is the problem.
Yeah.
So if you limit the supports and don't allow them to open space for him, then he crumbles.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because I wonder if part of Rhyme's strategy, if you like, his meta strategy, is to make out that you'd stop him and you can win the game. And he's almost like, because he's made himself, Rhyme stack and all that kind of stuff, and he's always been very vote himself at the forefront of the team, he then forces the other team to almost make him the focal point. I mean, look at the bans, as you said. These are 4 heroes you wouldn't necessarily want Rhyme to get, but it's not like he can only play those heroes. So, yeah, I do think that Reason need to think about... Well, I mean, Centaur, Mirana, Shadow Demon, those are 3 good heroes. I think that's great. But I do wonder if Dwayne the John Rockson, Bat Rider, Lycan, Dazzle, we've already seen what they can do with these heroes in the last game. It would be silly to sort of give them almost an identical lineup. Alchemist.
So
Dire
going back to
team
Reason's
pick.
roots, Shadow Demon and Alchemist as supports.
Radiant
Wraith King
team
picked up
ban.
again. This is identical apart from the Naga, so we're waiting on the solo mid for Rhyme as the final pick. Just have to wait and see what he goes
We
for
know
there.
that he likes to
Tinkerband.
play
Dire
heroes
team
that can
ban.
farm well.
We know he likes to play all 5 heroes
Yeah.
that Reason have banned.
Absolutely. Like Invoker he can play a great Invoker, Shadow Fiend as well. These kind of heroes that you give them 10 or 15 minutes, which he always seems to find that time, gets what he needs, and then
Radiant
just turns
team
into a
pick.
killing machine and will crush you, or just do what he needs to do with Naga and Tinker and just go around and push your lanes and just. But he got 6-1. He was 6-1-6 in the last game, so even though he was quote unquote just pushing, he wasn't, was he? I mean,
No,
he
he
was
was finding
also
kills.
fighting and getting kills. So,
Dire
is the
team
webcam up
pick.
now because it's pointing at us?
No,
Huh.
they just moved out of the way.
Morphling.
Now, I was going to say that Reason are in a tough decision because they've got their cores, they've got Centaur, they've got Mirana, they've got the 2 supports, Alchemist and Shadow Demon. They were waiting to pick a solo mid, but they have to pick before Rhyme picks his solo mid. So going for that Morphling, that's the problem, going against the Puck now. He's going to have a really rough time unless he has the Shadow Demon and Alchemist constantly in his lane pushing the Puck away.
I'm going to ask a question. Why wouldn't they pick something like Anti-Mage here?
Who?
Reason. Why didn't they pick instead of Morphling? Why not take Anti-Mage?
Actually, that's a good question. I think they want to go for the Arrow Disrupt combo, so they're going to have those 2 guys on a lane together. Then Alchemist as a secondary support. So they're putting the Morphling mid, and he does decently against the majority of mids.
Prepare
But
for
it's a
battle.
risky move when there's still heroes like Puck in the pool.
Yeah.
If they want Anti-Mage, they would have had to put the Mirana mid, which isn't going to do well.
They could go for an aggressive tri-lane and have Mirana, Shadow Demon, Alchemist. And then have Morphling, I guess, mid and Centaur safe. You could do that. But they're not going to. I think they're going to go for the safe lane, Alch, Shadow Demon, and Mirana, and try and shut down the Batrider, I guess. It's going to be tough. Because he can always just say, well, this isn't working, and rotate to the jungle. But we'll see. Lots of drawings all over the map. Lots of exclamation marks for some reason. And these guys know each other. It's nice to see, actually, there hasn't been any sort of drama. No trash talking or anything like that so far. It's good. There were a couple of incidents at previous lands where people were getting trash talked. I hope that hasn't been the case here.
Look at that nice Radiant ward. 142 placing a very defensive ward there, so you can see the movement from the supports coming into lane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that... I don't think it blocks that camp, though, so they're going to be able to pull.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
And Dread going to be looking to place an aggressive ward. He places it over there. But again, Batrider, nice defensive ward, so he's going to see the movement. And they're placing these observers in places which aren't commonly dewarded.
Yeah.
So when Reason go to place a sentry, they'll place it, somewhere up here, maybe over here to try and scout out this area and this area. But this ward would be out of range.
Taste in everything but judgment.
Experience, you see.
Wraith King coming mid already, Antab.
Trying to get that first blood. He's got the haste rune. He's just going to run right past it.
Well, Antab misses a creep, and now he's going to miss an entire wave because of this Wraith King standing here.
Punch. Punch. Eats a tower shot and runs away. So there you go. Yeah, Antab missing an entire wave of farm. Wraith King picking up a bit of XP as well. He has more XP than the Morphling. That's funny. Get that haste rune and just mess with him.
Yeah, that's what I expected Reason's tri-lane to do, because Batrider's going to be sitting in the jungle. What? Has he just stacked? Okay, he's stacked once, and now he goes back down to bot lane because the lane's pushing in.
I guess he could get someone to stack for him, but the Wraith King's going to single stack pull. I guess he's going to go for the pull through. This is where this ward might come in handy. They could do something about it, but the thing is, you've got to get past Dazzle, Lycan, and it's only Centaur, of course. So no, I've got my brain is upside down.
Frazzled.
Yeah.
But efficient pulling from both sides. This is going to give the SD and Alchemist plenty of experience. I don't know if they've got kill potential on the Batrider, so I'd like to see them try and kill mid, but
Yeah.
it's a puck, which isn't the easiest thing to do.
I would have preferred to see an aggressive tri-lane here. I really would. I think you're up against Centaur needs to be sort of careful-ish. I think he'll be okay, but
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I've done it.
What did you
I've
do?
got the overlays
Oh no, have they been left on?
for the first 2 minutes of the game.
Oh my
I just turned it off.
Oh
It's
my god. Stream chat will be going mad.
fine. In 2 minutes' time. It's 2 minutes' time. It's all my fault.
That's alright, I've done that a million times.
I know. That's why I don't feel too bad.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything, says Dead Doe.
Radiant's middle tower
This could be
is
trouble
under
for
attack.
Centaur. Round the back, Wraith King.
Where's he going? Oh,
He's
buys
got Howl.
boots.
He's in a lot of trouble.
No.
The stomp. Catches the Lycan, but
He's
it's the
dead.
Wraith King they got to worry about. He's trapped in the trees. Here comes the stun. Any second now. Wraith King's going to use it to secure the kill. Is he? No. No, didn't even need to use it.
I don't know what his thought process was there. He went to get boots, but instead of running straight back down to get out, he went around and then he went around.
I think he was expecting the stun to come in, but of course it did not.
Oh, Antam finds a kill on Morphling. This is what I was talking about. The two supports, SD and Alchemist, and then Morphling waveform to catch up with the puck when he tries to jaunt away.
By the way, my friend Bob Skinny
Yeah.
won an item. Bob SC New York. I never know how to pronounce his name, but he's one of my my regular stream viewers.
Bobshny.
Bob Skinny. Bob Skinny.
It seems like a Polish
I've never
suffix.
asked him in all this time that he's been like a sub and everything. I've never asked him how to pronounce his name. I'll just call him Bob. I'll find out. Anyway, Centaur in trouble. Hadouken coming down from the Satyr. It's always. Did you see that? I think it was one of the
Triple
fails of the
kill.
week where the Satyr got like a double kill.
Yeah.
One of them at one point it was up here, wasn't it? And there was a fight over here, and the Satyr for no reason just went screw this, walked over here, and Hadouken down the steps. It was like, what was the reasoning? Why would he do that? If you didn't see it, go and check it out. It's one of the fails of the week, and it's fantastic. He gets a double kill with a Hadouken.
Creep aggro works in wonderful ways sometimes.
It does. It makes no damn sense. He literally stops what he's doing. He's like, what am I doing? I can get a kill over here. Now, wouldn't it be funny if the creeps leveled up when they got
someone.
kills, or as they killed creeps? You could basically level up a creep, like farm it, feed it creeps until it levels up, and then Helm with a Dom it.
So do that with Roshan. Just take Chen or something, get all of your creeps and send them into Roshan, feed him over and
Feed
over
Roche,
again. It
prevent people getting Roche.
gives you more. Oh, yeah, you can prevent people getting Roche, but it gives you more golden experience when you kill them. And almost before 5 minutes.
4.5 minute money hand.
Money hand. Pretty good timing.
That is nice. Tom. Yeah, he's not even level 6 and he's already got the money hand. Very nice. Very, very nice. Meanwhile, how's the farm going down here? Well, Lycan is 32-12. This is the problem. He's only up against Centaur, who can't really give him any goose. So he's just getting free punching. Centaur is only level 3 because he died and he keeps getting forced out of the lane.
And they still haven't
Radiant's
managed to
top
pull off
tower
disruption
is
into
under
arrow
attack.
combo on this bat. So he's got boots, bottle, 200 gold. He's got jungle not stacked anymore. Who's been taking the jungle then?
I guess Puck? No, stacked.
Maybe,
No, well-
maybe Batrider went in for a little bit, took a couple of camps, and came back out.
Yeah,
Because 5 minutes bottle boots on the off lane, that's pretty damn good. So he's probably taken a couple of jungle camps.
must be, yeah. I will say, if Reason can get to late game,
Dire's
the
bottom
Alk
tower
can
is
transition
under
into
attack.
more of a kind of beef Alk. You've got Morphling, who I think would destroy pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
So they do have a better, I think they have a better chance here if they can get to late game. But it is important that they're looking for Centaur here. And they're saying, please push
Dire's
up,
bottom
please
tower
push up.
is under attack.
Can they go for this? Because he's got.
think they
here
can.
comes the Wraith King.
Push
Can
the
he get
creeps
stun
up a little
off?
bit. He
No.
decides not to.
I'll just go for a bit more pressure on this tier 1
Puck
tower.
activates a haste rune.
Radiant's top
Is he gonna look
tower
for trouble
is under
here?
attack.
No. Mute. Down here on the bat. 500 gold. Does he have something coming out in the courier? Something's flying out in the courier. It's just a Ring of Basilisk for Tom, which he's going to turn into a Vlad's at some point soon. Won't be long because he's got lots of money and a hand of money. I'm amazed that this tier 1 tower's lasted 6.5 minutes. It's 3 times longer living than their
Yeah, in the
tier
previous
1 in the
game.
last game.
But they don't have Dread on the Earthshaker pulling creeps away
Indeed.
constantly.
I've got to talk to him about that
Mm.
after this best of 3.
Like they wanted to try and limit the farm of that tri-lane, I can understand, and stop the pull through.
Indeed.
But against Lycan Howl and yeah. it was
You know
very
what we need to do?
unusual.
We need to get the webcam fixed. I don't care about an overlay. Get the webcam fixed, and we need to do interviews
Yeah.
with the captains because it's silly to have it and
Dire's
not be
bottom
doing that.
tower is
I mean, I
under
know they want an
attack.
overlay, but the interviews, I think people at home want to see interviews more than they want to see overlays.
Dire's
We need to
bottom
spread the word
tower
about the
is
stream
under
as well. We
attack.
haven't got many viewers. We
Well,
need to get a
Star
few
Ladder's on
more.
at the same time.
Oh, bloody Starladder, of course.
TP's at bot lane,
Always
reaction
the way.
to this Alchemist, very aggressive. Here goes the Wraith King stun. Marana, can you save him? Flame break, disruption. Dread is probably dead right now.
Yeah, yeah. There's that stuff. That's spammable stun. It's just So good. Good rotation.
Dire's bottom
Tower
has
denied,
been
and they
denied.
kill Dread. So that's the thing. When they need to, they just turn it on, don't they? Just turn up. Very efficient, very effective Dota, and they don't give you
Dire's
much.
middle tower is under
Let's
attack.
check out the XP. Look at that XP graph. It's up and down like crazy. But they're 1,000 gold lead. It's not huge by any means, but
Well, it's pretty much perfectly even. It's just creep equilibrium, the way it sort of ebbs and flows. Mirana's getting a bit of golden farm here, then Lycan gets his, and then Morphling gets his.
yeah.
But I think this Midas is going to start swinging things towards the way of the Dire. We do see that dip now going down towards 250. Gold, 1,000 lead for them.
Centaur has his tranks, 600 gold, so it's away to his dagger yet. Dread Knight, I guess, looking to kill Tom, but maybe Tom knows he's there, or just suspects, or saw him walk up, or
Yeah, it's weird
playing
though,
very cautiously, way back by the tower.
because Mirana's very high up in the lanes, so you'd expect the two supports to be sitting behind the Mirana, but Puck and Wraith King
Dire's
Rotation
moving
mid,
around.
rotation
under
mid.
attack.
They're going on Antab. They have a Skeleton King. Oh, no, they decided not to.
Yeah, Puck went to farm the lane instead.
Morphling, doing some good punching to Puck. I love to see people phase shift to dodge just an auto attack. When it's a fast auto attack, like Morphling's auto attack, it's quite a quick travel time, but
Imagine trying to dodge Sniper or Gyro's auto attack. It's even possible. You've got to preempt it, I guess.
yeah. Lycan. What's he got? Has he got? I think this is his Vlad's coming out now. Yeah. Okay, so he's got 9-minute Vlad's, hand of money. How's Antab doing for farm? He's got 1,000 gold.
He's got Phase Drums and Ring of Aquila.
Yeah.
Going for the same build he did last game, probably going to Yasha next, then Desolator. But it doesn't fare well against Lycan, Dazzle, Wraith King, Puck. They're all mobile heroes or sustainable heroes who can last in fights, which is why I'm still confused as to why they're picking Mirana over and over again. It's a good hero, but if you don't do anything with it in the 10 to 20 minute mark, if you don't get the SD Disruption, Alchemist, Centaur, Mirana combo working, allow Morphling to farm for a little bit longer.
We can ask Dread that, but I do think that it's just one of Grana's favourite heroes.
Yeah.
And I also think that, I mean, we don't, he may have got them out of some really sticky situations in the past by just being very good with Mirana. They might have just say, look, he's an extra Mirana, we're gonna stick with it. And she is very handy. I mean, she does do a lot, but I
Radiant's bottom
personally
tower
think
is under
that
attack.
giving up the Lycan again was a big mistake, because he is, in this current meta, is kind of a pain in the ass.
Is Morphling going for a Midas here?
Radiant's bottom
It's
tower
almost 11
is
minutes
under
in, he's
attack.
got Boots, Bottle, and Gloves of Haste.
Yeah.
Gloves of Haste.
He could be. I don't hate that, I'll be honest with you. It's a good way to catch up.
Radiant's top tower
Rhyme
is under
TPing
attack.
top. Faudor's going to be the first to fall. Alchemist done onto Whelp, the Wraith Knight. That was a nice movement there.
That was. They got
Centaur
Puck coming
hasn't
in
even
now.
used Stampede yet.
Oh, Rhyme needs to be very careful. He could walk into an arrow or something
Dire's
here.
middle
If Khan
tower
can
is
set it
under
up.
attack.
Corruption, nope, there's Soul Catcher.
Soul Catcher.
You go for this.
He's taking a good bit of damage. Coming around the back there is Tom. I wonder if they're going to go on him here. They can't. But they're going to push. Force a fight.
There's Antab Midas.
He's doing good damage to the Batrider there mid, just walking up. Yeah, I think that's decent actually. I really do. Because he's going to buy himself maybe a bit of time, go in the jungle, get some farm. What is it? People always say it's a great item when you're ahead, it's a great item when you're behind, so if they think they're behind,
Dire's
they're not
top
that far
tower is under
behind.
attack.
Well, it's
I mean, look at the graph. They're actually getting. If they get this tower, they'll pretty much be back at level pegging.
it's pretty much 4 protects 1. They've got enough strength and magical nuke to hold the mid game, 10 to 20 minutes, like I was saying with the Mirana. They've got Stampede on Centaur. He's not too far away from Blink. He's about 900 gold away. So if they can continue this slow pressure on the towers, finding pickoffs like they did in the Dire jungle on the supports rather than on core heroes, because Lycan and
Dire's
Puck
middle
can
tower
escape.
is under attack.
Batrider can escape.
Yeah.
So they've got to go for the supports and hold them down. And that gives them map control because there will be less wards on the map. It's going to give them greater power in team fights because that's where all the heal and sustainability comes from.
Batrider, he's got the money for his blink. He doesn't get 4-star first, does
No,
he?
he'll go Blink.
He's gonna go back and get it. There it is. Okay.
And it also gives Morphling time to farm. Like I said, with that Midas, he'll
Yeah.
start catching up. Even if it's slowly but surely, he'll get there.
Yeah, and attack speed, of course, never a bad thing. on a right clicker, so pretty decent. Plus 30 attack speed, nothing to laugh at.
Just wonder if he goes Lincoln's, because he is against Lasso and, you know, stun from Wraith
Oh, I
King.
think he absolutely does. Yeah, I think he absolutely does. Because in any fight, like you said, he's going to be up against... I mean, basically all you have to do to win the fight is blink Lasso, kill Morph before he can, you know, strength Morph or anything. And you've got the stun from the Wraith King, so I think it absolutely makes sense.
Arrow flying across.
Oof.
Rhyme dodging
Just
that.
ran out of juice. Nipped his tail a little bit. Did Lycan attempt the solo Rosh, or do you not do that at the pro level because it's so obvious and you just die?
Oh no, you can definitely do it. I mean, if he has a couple of heroes on every lane,
Yeah.
but they need to commit to Roshan, because when Mirana uses Moonlight Shadow and gets in there with Centaur Stampede, they can close the distance so quickly that Lycan won't have a chance to react.
Smoke gank here. They're going to look to look at this though.
Yeah, they'll go pick someone off, then go Roshan.
Yeah.
This is
They're
definitely
going to get
securing
Dread.
it.
They're going to get Dread here. Big stun. There's the Blink Lasso. Moonlight Shadow. There's the Dust. Dread dead. They might be able to get... No, I think Khan's okay.
If that
So they
flame
get Dread, and they walk away.
If that flame break hadn't been used, I think Dread might have denied himself. That stun timer was ticking down, down.
Yeah. That's unlucky for him. Tom, what's this? Necronomicon, so soon push 2014. Although, do you know what? Reason I haven't lost a tower yet. How about that for a stat?
Yeah, against Lycan as well.
I think it's because the Centaur did pretty well, I think, to avoid giving up too much. And of course, they didn't use Earthshaker to
To screw up the lane
to
equilibrium.
him. He was like, look, I tell you what, the Dread, how about this time I'll solo off and you go do something else.
Yeah, you go and help the rest of the team and stun people elsewhere instead of stunning me.
Yeah. Batrider is, well, this is the thing. Once he gets Blink, he becomes hard to catch. He's hard enough already. And with Firefly, excuse me, it's easy for him to farm up.
Now,
Radiant's
Puck
bottom
almost has
tower
Blink,
is under
30 gold
attack.
away, but Centaur almost has Blink as well, about 90 gold away.
Yeah, we're coming towards a great fight here, and I think it could spill over into the streets. They will run red with blood. Wraith King and Dread passing by each other like giant smelly ships in the night.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Antab went for treads after that Midas, so he's slowly but surely building his way back into this game.
Yeah.
77 last hits. Let's look at the net worth. Almost 8,000 on the Lycan. And yeah, look at that Antab. 5,800. He had a pretty rough start. He didn't do excellently in the early game. He had supports coming onto his lane and pushing him far.
Yeah. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. They've got money in the bank here with lots of towers to be taken though. The Rock.
Oh, Tom. Disruption. Arrow from close range. Starstorm and Concoction.
Ow!
Down you go.
Nice. Mirana
Sit.
finishing him off. Are they going to look for a blink? They're going to look for a blink when they're moving away. They're going to try and pick up Khan here. There it is. They grab him. He's got wolves. There's the stomp from Centaur. Misses. Have they got the damage? Stampede to get away. Khan. He's still alive. No, he drops. But they managed to. They had killed the Lycan. Are they going to catch anyone else? Nice arrow catching Rhyme out. And there goes some damage. Shallow Grave will just save him. The stomp might kill Wraith King. Go on. Finish him off. Yes! Oh, wait, he lives. Forever.
Incarnation.
Okay. Well done.
Radiant's top tower is under
4-5.
attack.
Centaur and Shadow Demon dead. For a Lycan and a tower, by the looks of
Dire's
things.
bottom tower is under attack.
But, look at this. Antab.
Morphling farming, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fight. Antab versus Lycan. He does not like this fight.
Radiant's
He's gonna
top
die.
tower
The Necro
is
unit's
under
burning all his
wolves.
mana. He's dead.
He is
Radiant
dead.
structures
The
are
wolves and the
under
neck
attack.
units. So unpleasant. And his hand of money on cooldown. That's the worst. Oh,
Radiant's
silence
top tower
on
is
Dread.
under attack.
He's managed to pop
Nice
his ult.
arrow.
Oh, that is a dead Skeleton King. Dead. And the Acid doing a lot of work here. Stun from downtown. Phase shifted. Puck misses. Fowler will eat this. Stomp.
Is under
There's
attack.
the disruption. Can they finish off the puck? He's going to get out, maybe. When do we have a stun? 2 seconds, 1 second. He blinks away, and he's safe. Arrow! Oh, unlucky.
Radiant's bottom tower.
So they lost a
has fallen.
tower, and they lost 2 towers, actually. Now Lycan comes online. He's like, cool.
Still can't believe
Radiant's
Morphling
middle
died on that
tower
bot lane.
has
He had waveform ready. He could have replicated to the illusion he created of the Lycan, but the Necro unit's burning so much
Yeah.
mana. He wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Game completely caught out.
He was suddenly like, oh, my mana.
Yeah. He did use 1 charges and got enough mana to replicate the
Dire's
illusion,
top
but he
tower
didn't
is
use it in
under
time
attack.
Yeah.
because of the crit from the Lycan.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Brutal stuff. This is when you think, oh man, I wish we did have an Earthshaker.
Reaction
They
team
have
is
to
here.
back. Oh, and the tower. I think it's
Batrider.
deniable. Batrider gets the stun. Dread
Dire's top
and Wraith
tower
Knight
is
stunning
under
each other. Batrider catches Gronas. He will drop. Nice flame break. They're going to chase Khan down. What can he do? He can die.
Accept his fate is
He
what
did.
he
He
can
just
do.
stood and took it. Puck chasing hard too. There's Batrider over the trees. That's 3. That's a double kill. Who was that double kill for?
But
Puck, yeah.
no,
And now
Batrider. It
a
was
Batrider.
mute.
Okay, Batrider with a double kill. And now they're going to push even harder. Morphing of Antab's like, well, I'm going to go back up here. Oh, silence! wait, no,
Radiant's
Puck
middle
just messing with
tower is
him.
under attack.
Greetings! There's that howl. Look at that howl. 30 bonus
Radiant's
damage
top
for
tower
everything.
is under attack.
Push, push, push. There's the wolves. There's the Nekbo creeps. Where are the wolves? Oh, they died. I think they died to the acid. There's a
Radiant's
stun
top
from
tower
downtown
has
hitting Tom,
fallen.
but it's too late. Tower destroyed. And Antab not able to get this tower. He's tried twice. He's been repulsed twice.
Someone in Twitch chat, fail goose.
It was a fail goose. It was indeed. I didn't even know you could post those in other channels.
If you're a subscriber of one channel, I think you can use it in another channel.
Really? Let me try
Something like that.
that.
Regoose!
It's the Regoose. I've got enough subs now to get 2 more emotes, but I need to work on them. I need to think what it could be. I was thinking of a We Are Electric one, because that's like one of my favorite Dota songs. But I need another one. It's a tricky one.
You need a new catchphrase. Just make one up.
Yeah. We need a cough button is what we need here. I don't know how to...
You could.
Wait, which
you
one
could
is me?
mute
Is that
one.
me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that me?
That's definitely you, but I can hear you,
Oh.
but it won't go. It won't transmit through stream. But I think it transmits in game.
Oh, bugger. Sorry. It's amateur hour here, guys. Did you mute me again? Stop muting me.
I was just checking.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it goes through game.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no magical boop.
Yeah, we need a cough button, like in Frasier. He has a cough button. Rhyme, TP.
It's been so long since I watched that show.
I watched it this morning.
Really?
Yeah. It's on Channel 4, like, all the time. Every morning it's on Channel 4 or one of the other 4s, you know.
Unfortunately,
I've watched every single episode in sequence.
recently.
No, this was 3 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe 4. Oh, they're going to do Rogue.
You know, 3 years ago, I watched all the Friends because I'd never watched a single episode.
Uh-huh. What, all of them in sequence?
Thought, oh, it was okay. I don't
Yeah,
get
it's
what all the hype was about.
It was
that.
it was of its time.
Yeah.
It was of its time. It's not aged well, although it's my sister's favourite show. She watches them constantly. She knows it inside out. And it's no Simpsons, for Christ's sake. Or Arrested Development or something like that. Anyway, Batrider able to escape. He is a tricksy one. They get the Roche. Arrow will catch back.
Dream
Kills
Coil.
him. That Dream Coil catches 2. Dread Knight in all kinds of trouble. As his Sentinel uses his Stampede to run away. Look at that. There's a wolf
Khan.
after you. Pow!
Just let it snow disorder.
Khan TP's out. Antab, well, he can go back up top here and farm, and then he can go to the whatchamacallit. What do you call him? The, what do you call it when he has the copy of the thing?
Replica.
The
Dire's
replicant,
bottom
that's right,
tower
okay.
is
I don't
under
really play
attack.
Morphling, you may know.
I think Centaur could have been fine there, but that poison touch lasting a bit too long, and obviously level 4, it has that stun at
Dire's
the end.
bottom tower
Also, you're
is
being
under
chased by a
attack.
dog.
A big old dog.
Dire's
You may be a
bottom
centaur, but
tower
there's a big
has
old dog
fallen.
after
But
you.
he used Stampede and he created enough distance. If that poison touch hadn't stunned him and
Yeah.
it didn't have that damage over time, he would have blinked away. Oh, it's
Blink on
the
Wraith King.
Jinx.
Well, you've ruined this cast.
Do I get to punch you now, don't I?
No. I'm not into violence.
Oh, pacifist.
Yeah, I am a pacifist.
Blink on Dread though as well. Where did he get that from?
You buy it in the shop. It's cost 2,150
Yeah, I
gold.
deserved that.
I guess they need it, kind of.
I don't know if it's for him to initiate or for him to run away.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't know if this is a oh god, guys, get me out of here, Blink. Like if you've charged up a stun and it's going wrong, you can blink and you can at least have a secret shame in the woods. Stun yourself in the trees where you can't be killed. He blinks out there.
Does an elk stun in the woods.
If no one's around to laugh at him. The wolves doing a bit of scouting out. They will find Antab.
Antab is quite far behind now. You know, he was looking good catching up, but he's died once and has tried to split push, hasn't joined any of these team fights. It's one of the big reasons I don't like the way Morphling is played. You go for Lincolns and you go defensive. I would love to see Morphling played more like, you know, agility carries are played now. Go for Ring of Aquila, go for drums, go for incremental items, build up slowly, and then go for Manta style.
Yeah.
Because he's an agility hero at the end of the day. He does lots of damage.
Yeah.
He can attack really quickly. Even going for sort of lifesteal crit or maelstrom, something like that, you can pump out the DPS.
Or get an ETH blade. Zap people. That's always fun. There's nothing worse than being a support.
Just getting insta-gibbed.
It makes such a weird noise when you're ETH bladed.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't even like, you know, it's like a sort of I couldn't even do it. It's weird.
The Valve sound text.
they're
Radiant's
so
bottom
good.
tower is under attack.
That's one of my favorite
Radiant
things about Dota,
structures
actually,
are
is
fortified.
the sound and the effects, the way
Dire's
everything,
top tower
the
is under
animations,
attack.
you know, they're really crisp.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Centaur wanted to blink in, but he got stopped by the
did.
ball.
Bottom tower
That's
is under
pretty
attack.
that's pretty unfortunate.
Dread.
Dread Knight here, blink, chucks it. Everybody dodges it. Skeleton King blinked away. Puck thought it was going for him, phase shifted. Oh, the Dream Coil catches 3. This is very, very bad for reason. 3 dead in no time at all. Morphling gets out. Grona's in trouble. He's got dogs. He's got all kinds of things after him. 4 dead.
Radiant's bottom
Freelance
tower is under
and
attack.
2 Chinese names. I often wonder if these guys with the Chinese names are like just like item farmers. If they just buy a ticket for every game and just sit in the game or something. Because, I mean, I just it's just kind of strange to me. You always seem to see.
There's plenty of Chinese people in England.
That's true. That's true. But I don't think I've ever seen a game where the prizes aren't being won by people with the Chinese character names.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Or tournament admins.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
So we're seeing Reason here pretty much held back in their base once
Yeah.
again. The play from Rhymestack, too strong.
Yeah, great Dream Coil from Ryan.
Dire's middle tower
But we're seeing the
has
power of
fallen.
Lycan again. I don't
Yeah.
know why it hasn't been banned. And you're-
I don't think they know why he wasn't banned. Because, like I said, the problem is they just ban around Rhyme. You got to ban around heroes. He dies that time though, pretty quick. But now around the back, nice waveform. Fodor could be in trouble. He gets a heal off and a shallow grave. Antab turns his attention on Skeleton King. Meanwhile, Dread getting chased down. Tom all over him, turns and gets a stun off. What can Khan do? Shadow Poison. Doesn't need to disrupt. Barrow Rider doing a lot of damage. Tom just objective gaming. Punch the base.
It's sort of like Morphling, yeah, you're killing supports, you got the puck, you got the Wraith King, but in the back end of the fight, Dread is in a lot of trouble, the racks are falling,
Yeah.
so the first time Morphling really joins a big team fight, he gets a couple of kills, but doesn't accomplish anything in the grand scheme of things.
Indeed. This will be a dead Lycan though, so...
He gets a kill on Khan with his wolves.
So, I think out of all of that, the Rock managed to
Radiant's
get
top
an
tower
entire lane
is
of
under
racks.
attack.
I think in total, 6 kills over the course of that fight, because it was kind of a rambler. And they lost maybe 3. So, hashtag worth.
Yeah, well, look at the gold lead. A huge spike around the 15-minute mark where the big team fight started kicking off and Antab was trying to farm the side lanes.
Indeed.
And it constantly went down and down and down, like an outfarming the entire team of Reason. 16,600 net worth. He's doing very well for himself. And it's again one of those situations where you've got Dwayne the John Rockson who are so efficient at farming and having map control. You see Dire Wards in the Radiant jungle holding that down. You see pressure being applied on top lane by one hero. And that hero has Boots of Travel or Blink or can get across the map in a short period of time. And look at Puck.
Yeah.
Rhyme with a haste. Has a Hex. Could go for Grunners here, but not
He
risking
tried.
it.
He blinked, but Grona's leapt away. Ready to travel.
Dread.
Yeah. Dread in all kinds of trouble. Self-stuns as well. Batrider finishing him off. Arrow comes in. Fodor dead. There's the Stampede. They're going to chase everybody down. But what can Sentai do? They've got damage coming in from Chrono. He's doing quite a bit, actually. Manages to kill off the Batrider. But ping, ping, ping. But Lycan's just going to run away. There's the blink. There's the stomp. Is it going to be a double edge as well?
Don't double edge. Don't.
Do it!
Now
Yes!
do it, yes. Because beforehand, if he double edged too early, that
gonna
Lycan was
die,
going to
yeah.
swipe him.
Yeah, he was. Invis rune there as well. Let's see if they can get a tower here. Maybe get something going. 3 dead for the Rock. But they still have Puck and they still have Wraith King. When I say Wraith, I want to say Knight for some reason. I don't know why.
It's because of the minigame Valve put in, Wraith Knight. When was that?
That was...
After Halloween? Was it before Christmas?
They had Diatide. They pushed out Diatide. It was out for a couple of weeks. And then Wraith Knight was, instead of Festivus or Frostivus, it was Wraith Knight. So that's why I keep saying it, because of Wraith Knight. Even though I never played it. I was so devastated that they took SK out of the game that I thought, why the hell would I want to... It's not a celebration. You know, for TI4 they're having the community design t-shirts and stuff. I wanted to get one that was Skeleton King looking sad and just saying never forget. I wanted to do that, but yeah, I don't know if it's too late or something.
I don't know if they're still taking submissions.
I'll email somebody.
One of your contacts.
Indeed.
A mole within the organization.
You know the guy who appears, I'm sure I've told you this before,
With
the tap in his head.
yeah.
He's like the one of the
Shopkeeper.
merchandise managers. He's a nice guy. Arsenio. Shout out to Arsenio.
If he's watching.
With the 8-hour time difference, I sincerely doubt it. So, from the look of the way this game is shaping up, I'll say Reason will probably be having to play in the loser bracket.
Well, take a look at the XP graph right now. After the pickoffs at mid, they've limited the difference to about 5,000 XP. Gold-wise, they've pulled it back a little bit from 15,000 to 10. So if they can continue in that rhythm and get more and more kills, Ethereal Blade definitely helps that out. They can kill Dazzle instantly, and Dazzle is the core of their team fight.
True, and look what Morphling just picked up.
Yeah.
If they can win a big fight here, actually, you're right. They're still in this.
Oh,
Tom.
BKB doesn't use the BKB in time. He's down.
Wow, that damage! That was big. What else can they get? This is the first time we've seen the Rock actually across this best of 3. The first time we've really seen them on the back
Shaky.
foot.
They're looking really shaky.
Yeah.
And Tom seems to be the one that gets picked off the most.
Yeah.
Usually it's, as a trade. He does it on purpose to some extent, tries to bait them in and commit to killing him.
Yeah.
But in this instance, there's no Naga split pushing. There's no one on the other side of the map. All they've got is this big creep wave pushing into base, so Reason do have to be careful. After the tier 2,
Dire's
they have
top
to
tower
send
is
someone
under
back,
attack.
and that will be the Rock's chance to initiate, which is why we see Batrider with the
Dire's
Firefly ready to go.
structures are
Rhyme is getting
fortified.
ready to blink in. They know Reason has to TP back now. Now is their chance, but they're just slightly out of position.
Dire's
I
top
don't know why they're
tower is
backing off.
under attack.
Just they can get the tower and get back.
Dire's
Or is
top
it a
tower
regoose?
has
I mean,
fallen.
I don't know why Dwayne John Rockson backed off then, because 2 TPs from Reason. I guess they were in the fog, so they didn't know exactly what was happening. But that was a good time for an initiation from the Rock. Gem on Khan, so they're starting to de-ward, regain map control. Nice warding up here.
Antab needs to be... I don't think he needs to be careful, actually. I think he's probably going to be fine. It's going to be hard for them to catch him. They're looking for something mid. If somebody overextends... the only vision they've got on the map is this this ward down here. So the Rock need to get some wards up, get some vision. Otherwise they're kind of in the dark. It's difficult to go if you don't know.
It's a nice rhyme.
Manta style now on Gronas. These are the items that they will need. Because you got to figure in a fight, the Wraith King, he's going to do okay. But, oh my goodness, this is going to be a very quick Roche, though.
Dire's top tower is under it. Roshan has
Reason trying to
fallen
get
into
into
the
position.
down.
Yeah, I think in terms of a stand-up fight, you'd think Reason's lineup would probably be better, I think, in a stand-up 5v5. And if they can force that, and that's why getting that pick-off on Tom is big. And I think that at that point, they should not be afraid, and they should seek to fight, because Dazzle, Batrider, and Wraith King and Puck,
Radiant's
I
middle
think
tower is
Morphling
under attack.
and Centaur and Alchemist do better in a fight.
Interesting. Dread was channeling his stun and blinked back towards the base, and then Centaur blinked in towards the enemy.
Yeah, that was a miscommunication there, I think. But I think Reason should look to 5-man, and they want to fight here. I really think they do. It's a shame they give up Roche, but I think they can win a fight. I really do. And I think that the Rock know that.
Nice
Oh, there's the
concoction.
stun. Gets a couple. Oh, lots of damage as well. Batrider dead in seconds. Wraithing gets a stun on Antap, but I think Antap's going to turn around and punch him to death. Fodal's Shallow Grave means that he's going to live. Tom doing all the damage. Antap's going to drop. Oh, that's big. Antap dies. And that's a Mirana ult, and they will walk away. Dreadlight coming back in, stuns himself, and he will die too. Tom gets a double kill. They're going to chase the Centaur down as well. Wraith King blink, stun, couple of punches, and he will die. Disastrous stuff. They managed to kill the Dazzle at some point, but Tom is up, and that's the important thing for them. Tom survived.
Radiant's
His
middle
wolves can do a lot of
tower
damage.
is under
Arrow
attack.
just missing Skeleton King, and they're going to keep pushing, and they're going to try and get another lane of racks.
Everyone hitting completely different heroes. There's Morphling on the right-hand side of the fight hitting someone here. Then there's Alchemist and Mirana hitting someone else here. There was no single target focus.
Yeah.
And while I'm describing that, Puck managed to take down Karl on that kind of demon. In
Oh,
comes
the casual double edge killing off the Wraith King, but Arrow misses, and the neckbook creeps. Just unable to
Radiant's
finish
middle
off the
tower
tower,
is
down
under
to
attack.
37 health. Well, that couldn't have gone worse, really. A lot of things going badly there for Reason. The Rock absolutely loving that. Great fight for them.
Let's watch the Wolf. The Wolf's going in.
He's going to get it.
James Bond mission. Can he get... No, he can't.
Yeah,
oh,
he's
yes,
going to
he's
get it.
No!
No! What's it on? 19?
19 health. The thing is, he had two wolves here, but Morphling used Midas on them before they faded into Invis. If those two wolves had been there, they would have got the tower.
Oh, man. Close. So close.
E-Blade on Puck. Wow.
Oh, man. He's like, you got an E-Blade? I got an E-Blade.
Invisibility.
E-Blade, so it does actually give you plus 40 agility as well. I've never bought one.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Not even once?
Never. Oh, the phase shift blink, and he will dodge. Dread will stun himself, and uses the Dagger of Shame to avoid... oh no, Dread! Another self-stun has set him up to get killed easily by the Batrider. Morphling going in, trying to do work, gets Yulesed. I'm not sure who's got the Yules. Batrider? Anyway. Wolfman chasing hard. Phase shift from Puck. This will be a dead Gronus. He ate a stun from Wraith King. There's the tower
Radiant's
going
middle
down,
tower
and they're
has
just going to finish
fallen.
off the racks. It'll be 2 lanes, and this should be 2-0 to the Rock, and they will be in the winners bracket.
Radiant's middle barracks
GG.
fallen. Radiant's
Once
middle
again,
barracks
well
are
drafted by the Rock. That Lycan is such a core part of their pushing lineup. So hard to lock him down, and when he gets a BKB against heroes like Morph and Mirana, who rely on magic damage and stuns, you can't kill him and lock him down in a team fight. But well played by both teams. Reason just lacking a little bit in their execution. They did come back a little bit at the end, trying to scramble their way through this game.
Yeah.
But it was just a little bit too hard. So we're going to have a short break. So that's 2-0 to the Rock. Reason dropped down to the lower bracket. We'll be back with the next game in a few minutes, I think. Unless there's a break now, but...
I think so. It is lunchtime. We should probably take one, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll be back soon anyway, guys, so stay tuned.